Something I want to talk about today is sharing with you a practice that I use when teaching yoga. And I'm teaching it a lot this time of year because of the energy change and the upcoming holiday season, with Thanksgiving being right around the corner and then Christmas soon to follow, as well as many other cultural holidays across the world. I want to acknowledge them. It can be helpful to figure out if you have an even balance in your ability to give and receive. You can do that just by paying attention to your breath. So the inhalation is our ability to receive, and our exhalation is our ability to give. And so you can count how long it takes you to inhale and how long it takes you to exhale, and ideally those are even. And if they're not, you can see that you're giving a lot at this time of year and maybe giving more than you have in reserve. There's another practice for that to determine how much to give. And then you can see if you can take in breath. And for those people who have codependency issues, or for people who are natural caretakers or find a lot of joy in giving, we can have difficulties receiving and taking in that support. So the exhalation is being able to give, and the inhalation is receive. And so when you're breathing in, if you find that you can't take a deep inhale or that length of inhalation is short, then maybe some practices on receiving help can be good, or even just deepening the inhale. I mean, that's the beauty of yoga and the breath, is that you can practice breathing for a count of 4 or 6 or 7 or 8 and try to let your inhalation and your exhalation be the same in length, and practice that giving and receiving. Another thing to determine how much you are able to give is the idea that you want to make sure that you're at 100% capacity before you give. And so for a lot of us, what we do is we get to a point where we are at 100% and then we start to give, we deplete ourselves of energy. You get to a point where you're feeling fatigued and overwhelmed and that you don't have enough to give. And so you start to do some self-care and rehabilitate to that 100%. But you're always in this place of, you reach that full capacity and then you're draining yourself. So you're in a state of constant drain on your energy system. What can be even better to maintain this spirit of giving and ability to give is to build yourself up to that 100%, but then build up on top of that. And then that way, when you give, you're always giving from the extra, from the bonus, and you never deplete yourself past 100%. And so if you have a lot of self-care practices, you're continuing to maintain that 100%, and then you just give of the excess. And so you can give and give and give, and throughout the holiday season or throughout life, just in general, make sure that you've got yourself to this 100% capacity, whether that's through self-care or devoted rituals and practices. So when you maintain that, you're always giving from that state of being. And then you may notice that your breath is even. You can give and you can receive, and that's important. So even breath, even inhale, even exhale, your ability to receive and also to give.